Hear you.
Awesome.
All right. Another thing I'll do for you guys, since you guys, hold on just a second. Let me check the settings for the mute. All right. So for difficulty, challenge rating on the adventure. I can tailor it to whatever you guys want for difficulty.
Okay.
So, oops, I have to reload here real quick.
I always say as long as it doesn't just impede us too much, because usually sometimes with the strong party, like throw more creatures, and then if we're like, we're grinding, we're just.
Yeah. Hold on just a second. Okay.
I would say play it at what level we're at.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you guys vote here in a second as soon as my
All right.
game comes back up. There we go. I'll let you vote with your tokens. Move your tokens down. Okay. So, just move your token down the line you want. If you want to do it at your level, move adjacent to the +0 line. Right here. If you want +1, put it there. +2, put it there. And I won't do +3 unless you're like a team and really, really, really strong team. Okay, looks like a majority's +1. Okay, we'll do +1. So you guys, let me go over we'll do introductions, and I'll get your character levels and stuff while we do the introductions. So first, let's go through, go and do an intro for Vax.
Alrighty. I'm a half-elf rogue that's originally from the Moonsea region, but stumbled upon some mist not too long ago, got transported to this very odd place. Managed to survive, run in with a house full of plenty of death, and have since been hanging around the village of Arasu, doing various deeds for money and the occasional favor. So yeah.
Okay, next person is Sapphire. Is it Sapphire? Sapphire?
Sapphire is just how I say it, yeah.
Sapphire?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Sapphire is a human, dabbles in the mystical arts, both arcane and divine. As a child, as a youngster, he had a run-in with a succubus who kind of possessed him and made him do some bad things, and that's kind of haunted him ever since then. He was able to get it out with the help of a cleric of Mistra, and but still struggles with that all the time. And he's been traipsing around here in Barovia for a little while, and yeah, that's him.
Alright, I'll go with Eris. Eris is actually around the Moonsea region. Actually from a family of adventurers, siblings. And she's actually first started her really adventurous career dealing with demons. So trying to get away from that, she ended up going through some mists and ended up in Erasnu and is trying to hone her talent as both an entertainer and opening her arcane power, as well as maybe figuring out a way how to get out of here. But the ideal of fame and fortune, fame and renown, is very much an appeal to her.
Okay, next is Slick.
Slick is a wood elf, but he
Hey, Lowell, your mic cut out there.
taken to the Underdark escaped and then walked in the mist like everyone else.
Okay.
He is in charge of acquisitions.
Next is Tangent.
Tangent is a wood elf wood elf cleric. He doesn't quite understand how religion works. He just knows he has a desire to help the common people, and things tend to happen when he focuses on them.
Okay. And lastly, Bar.
Oh yeah, Bar is also kind of new to this religion thing. It's the best explanation would be he's kind of a dude bro frat boy who suddenly found religion. He's not real obnoxious about it, but he's just like, hey, things happen when I punch and sunlight comes out. So he's kind of come to terms with that. And, he's basically just here to kick ass and take names. And wait, what's your name again?
Okay. So, you guys are a strong party. There's your average level is 4th level. There's 6 of you. That makes you a strong party. And you are in and around the lands of Arras now, the village in the northeastern part of, or northeast of Barovia. The blurb for the adventure here. You start venturing beyond the village, exploring the realm of Barovia. However, in your travels, you happen across an unusual tribe of people. And that's where we'll get to at the start. At the start of the adventure, you guys are actually traveling through the forest. So I'm going to put you on a different map and have you set out just a marching order traveling through the forest together.
Eris and Slick have adventured together, so she'll kind of stick around by Slick.
Okay. Okay, you guys are traveling through the forest, just exploring basically. You'll be traveling from the right side of the screen to the left side of the screen, so put whatever march order you want to be in for that travel. The ground is snowy, but the snow is not so deep that it causes the terrain to be difficult. The bushes are representative of trees and tall bushes and stuff, and block line of sight and are difficult terrain. And the stones that you see are also tall enough to block line of sight. And as you're traveling through the forest, snow blankets the deep forest. Although you have been exploring the forest for most of a day, you have yet to come across another person or sign of civilization. A few wide spaces between the trees hint at rough trails, but the snow makes it difficult to discern whether they are man-made footpaths or game trails. Bar, you're looking at the tracks that you see, and you can tell that there's some tracks here. The freshest tracks around you are of bears. In fact, quite a few bears in this area. There must be a stream or something nearby that they must feed at. And sure enough, you guys spot brown bears.
I communicate to the party.
You guys are not surprised because of having seen the stream and seen the tracks as brown bears come trotting over a little hill in your direction. And then there's another one over here. There's a whole bunch of brown bears you see all of a sudden. So if you zoom out, if you hold the Alt key and scroll your mouse wheel, you'll be able to zoom in and out and see.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
Oh, you say we're traveling from right to left or left to right?
Right to left.
Oh, I'm in the wrong damn order.
Yeah, so was I. Thought we were going the other way.
Okay. Roll for me initiative, please.
Hey, Tom, I can't. All I see is a blank map right now.
Lol. Let's see here. Slick. Here. You see anything now, Slick? Or Lol?
No. Do you want me to restart?
Yeah, you probably just need to restart.
All right. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Did you have this or just the decks then?
Who's talking?
Eris is talking. Yeah, just
Eris? Yeah, I think it's just the decks.
okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Click on your token and click the leftmost token button, the one that starts IN plus something.
Left. Okay, because Eris is looking. I see. Oh, do I? Is it next to have my fireball then?
Hold on.
Okay, yeah, because I'm like, look, I see attack, feat, gear, spell.
Oh, okay. So you just need to
That's
change the
okay.
order that they're in. So follow this software first button, token macro order. Go to the My Settings, which is the little gear icon just above the chat log. Click on that gear icon, and then scroll down to where the checkbox is that says alphabetically sort token actions, and uncheck that box.
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not tech savvy, so I'm like, oh crap.
No, that's okay.
Sorry.
No problem at all.
Okay, so is it on my attributes and abilities, or am I? Because I'm looking at the character sheet.
Oh, yeah. No, close the character sheet.
Okay.
Look on the chat log to the right. Right above the chat log to the right, there's a little gear icon, and you hover over it, it'll say My Settings.
Okay.
Click
Oh,
on
okay.
that, and then
Yeah, I'm on
scroll
that.
down until you get to alphabetically sort token actions, and uncheck that.
Okay.
Okay, then click off of your token, and then click back on your token, and there should be an initiative in the top left.
Okay. There we go.
And then click that. There you go. So that adds you to the initiative there.
Oh, so it's the imp, the side P, the DV. Okay. Now that makes more sense now.
Okay, let's see if I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who am I missing?
You're missing me, probably.
Oh, yeah. I'll go ahead and roll it for you.
Okay, I clicked on my guy. I don't see the all my buttons at the top of the screen like I normally do.
When you click on your guy, you don't. Click on another guy, and then click back on your guy again. Try that.
All right.
Sometimes it takes a while to load.
Yep, there we go.
You got him? Okay, awesome. You're in.
All right.
And the first to react is Tangen. So Tangen, you see 6 brown bears, all hungry and slowly walking your way.
Well, I'm going to start off with casting Bless on myself.
Okay.
Is Bless multi-target or?
It is 3
just one?
targets if you cast
Oh,
it first level.
So me and Bar. And who else wants Bless?
I won't turn it down.
Yeah, Eris won't turn it down. So yeah.
All right, Eris gets it then.
All right.
Okay. And then anything else,
Move
Tangent?
forward just a little bit there.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, how far forward can we move up?
You can't move at all until your turn.
Oh.
Okay, Tangen's done. Vax, your turn.
All right.
So until you get used to it, just tell me what you want to do, and I'll help you out with what buttons to press and all that stuff.
I will move over to. Is this like a rock crop?
Yeah, it's about a 5-6 foot tall rock, so it blocks line of sight.
Could I, in theory, hide behind it?
You could, but zoom out. You'll see there's a couple brown bears south too.
Ah, so there are.
Yeah, so you might want
Wait,
to.
So yeah, I will.
There's a total of 6 brown bears. So if you haven't found the 6 brown bears, you want to keep looking.
Oh,
Right.
Okay, it's more time.
I'll move to there
Okay.
and target that bear.
Okay.
Northeast.
I got it.
Gotcha. And I will attack with my short bow.
Okay, a 10 misses the bear.
Fair enough.
After Vax is Eris.
Okay. Eris will definitely get this party started. She is just gonna cast Chromatic Orb. She's gonna spend a sorcery point to make it a twin. So she will.
So just click that macro twice in the order you want to hit them in.
Yeah. Just these 2.
Okay.
And then, do you want me to just add the D4 just from the dice roller, or?
If you need to. If it misses, I'll tell you it missed, and then you can add more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So for the first one.
That hit.
All right, and for the second one.
That hit.
Yeah.
2 good hits, 19 and 14 points of what kind of damage?
Yeah, we'll make it fire.
Okay, they don't like
Default
fire.
setting. default. I'm sorry. I will say my default will be fire unless I'm like I'm gonna do lightning or thunder. So
Sounds good.
make it easier.
You burn those 2 bears badly. And now...
And she's gonna make sure she's hidden behind. Yeah, she'll move there. Just at least where she thinks she can maybe get like a few meat shield in front of her. So
Alright, this bear from the south comes charging through the bushes right on top of Slick. But that was a double move for him to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I give Slick a thumbs up.
8, 9, 10. This one charges up to Sapphire, but also double move. And this one comes crashing through these trees up to Tangent, also double move. Okay, the bears are done. Bar, your turn.
Alrighty. Let's see. Do I have enough move to get to? Let's see. Yes, I do. Oh, nope, that's the wrong button. I want to move up to here.
Very good.
All right, and let's go with still with a good old spear and punchy. Just the one, the martial arts.
Okay.
I don't want to burn any key just yet.
Okay,
And I'm gonna hit the north one.
very good.
I clicked off of. There we go.
All right, the spear digs in, and then you follow up, and the punch hits as well. So a total of 11 damage to the bear. The bear's badly, badly wounded now. After Bar is Slick. You there, Lowell? He's having troubles with the call, too. Are you there, Lowell?
Mhm.
Well, I'm gonna after this battle, I'm gonna restart
Okay.
everything, but I'm gonna take a bonus action to disengage,
Okay.
and then I will move 5, 10, 15, move over here
Okay.
and attack the bear directly south of me.
All right. Go for it.
So there's. Do I do the sneak?
You do the sneak attack after the attack. Oh,
Don't
you're going to want to sneak
bring
attack, that's for
it.
sure. That's a crit. 10 damage, and then click the sneak attack button if you want to do sneak attack. 11 more, 21 damage to that bear. Nice hit.
That's why she sticks next to Slick.
After Slick, Sapper.
Okay.
Oh,
I am-
Sapper, for your owl familiar, what I'll
Uh-huh.
do is he'll always go on the initiative that you go on, and you can either
Okay.
always have him go before you or always have him go after you, but it'll be the
I'm
same
gonna
for
always
the whole
have
day.
I'm gonna have him go before me.
Okay, so go ahead and take his turn.
All right. So he will do a flyby on the bear directly south, and then using the help action to attack him, and then I will, and then he'll move back there, and then I am going to cast Misty Step and pop up back here, and then cast a firebolt on the bear directly south.
Go for it. You had advantage, so a 15 hit and did 5 fire damage. Okay. After Sapphire is the bears to the north. This badly wounded one turns on Bar, multi-attacking him with 1 bite and claws. The bite attack misses by a mile, and the claws miss. Bar dodges everything. Then the next one attacks Bar as well with a bite. Missing and claws. Ooh, 20 connects for 10 slashing to your mark. Okay, and then this bear, he goes in here to ravish Bar as well. 18 with the bite for 10 piercing. And the claws is a 16, which Bar dodges.
Whew!
That hurt. Okay, Bar is past bloodied. Tangent, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna shimmy around this bear. There. Going to cast my. Is casting of spiritual weapon a bonus action, or is it only utilizing spiritual weapon after it's cast a bonus action?
Casting is also bonus. Let me double check. Yep, it's bonus.
All right. So I want to. Does it attack on this turn you summon it on?
It does.
Okay, so
So just
I'm
tell me who
gonna,
you want to hit, and you'll do it.
yeah, I'm gonna summon spiritual weapon to attack the most. I'm summoning it right here. I'm gonna use it to attack the most northern one.
Oh, the 7 does not hit, and +4 on the attack roll could hit. So roll a d4. To roll a die that's not built into macro, there's a menu bar on the left. There's a thing that looks like a d20. Click it, and you'll pull up a little dice icon, and then you can click that.
That's my bread and butter when I run games.
That is a hit.
Nice.
So that did 9 force damage and dropped the bear.
Thank you.
Oh,
And-
one more thing, Tangent. I'm going to put another marker on your guy. This little lightning bolt I'll use to indicate when people are concentrating.
Oh, okay.
Spiritual weapon,
Nice.
luckily, does not require concentration, so you can do it at the same time as a bless.
And I'm also going to cast. How bad is Bard hit? I can't
He's
tell. It's
down.
kind
He's
of-
like
I'm down like 20 points.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to use my action to cast. Was it Cure Wound? No, that's the touch.
Healing
Where's the-
word.
Healing Word. There we go.
Oh, you cast actually a bonus spell this round, so the only other spell you can cast this round would be a cantrip spell.
Oh, so I can't choose. Oh, okay. So I can't cast a spell and a bonus action spell in the same round.
Correct.
Okay. Oh,
You can cast
sorry
a
about that.
cantrip and a bonus action spell the same round, though.
Oh, sorry about that, Bar.
Run!
Disengage.
You could also attack, or
Yeah. So I'm going to. Where is it? That one right there with Sacred Flame.
all right.
Wherever the heck that is on this thing.
Dodge.
Looks like he dodged it.
No.
Unless the DC 16.
Yeah.
Yep, he dodged out of the way. Okay, after Tangent's turn, Vax, your turn.
All right, I'm going to pull out my silver short sword and my normal short sword and take a swing at the bear to my southeast.
Okay. Ooh,
That'll be a natural 20.
So now, hold up for a second. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
sorry.
This is where you may or may not want to sneak attack. Up to you. Because you may think 10 points will kill him and you want to save your sneak attack for your second sword attack on another bear. I'll let you reroll that sneak attack if you don't want to do a sneak attack.
I will hold off on it.
You'll
Yeah.
hold off? Okay. I might be steering you wrong, though. 10 might not do it, but it did. That bear goes down.
Okay. Fair
So
enough.
now you still have your sneak attack for your second attack.
Yes. So I'll move up one here and swing my offhand
Okay.
at this bear.
All right, I don't think I set up an offhand for you. Do you have 2-weapon fighting at all?
I do not.
So
No.
I just need to subtract 4 from that damage, right?
Correct.
Okay. And then do you want to sneak attack? You can do your sneak attack now.
Yes.
Okay, so you did 4 and 5 is 9. Okay.
And then with my fancy footwork, I am going to back away with no opportunity attack.
That is right.
Wouldn't it be 6 and 5, Tom?
You are right.
Okay, just
Two
Two more.
So 2 more damage. Okay.
So-
After Vax is Eris.
Okay, Eris will target that one with Firebolt and yell at Bar, get out of there, you fool! Alright.
16 hit for 3 fire.
Okay, and she moves there.
All right. Now the bears to the south. Okay, this bear to the southeast. It's got 2 targets. 1 through 3 is going to go after Slick. He does go after Slick. So he closes in on Slick. Bites at the Slick. Ooh, 24 to eat Slick for 12 piercing. And then claws. Miss. This bear here is engaged with Tangent, so he attacks Tangent with a bite. 13 missed. And
Miss.
claws. 18.
Miss. I'm at 20.
You're at 20 right now.
Dad?
What am I missing? How do you get to 20?
Bless.
Doesn't add to armor class.
I thought that's what Bless was.
No.
Oh.
Shield of
Oh.
Faith
Shield
gives
of
you a
Faith.
bonus.
That's what I was thinking. Oh well.
Mm.
I'm 18.
Oh,
So,
yeah, so
yeah.
he hit with an 18 and did 12 slashing. So you just click on your token. There'll be a green circle with a 24 in it. You click on that and you type -12. and then enter. You can do pluses and minuses in that circle. You can also just type in a raw number, and it'll replace the number that was there. There you go. All right. Those 2 south bears are done. Borrow, your turn.
In response
Tom.
to the
Yeah, Lowell.
Huh?
Did you have something, Lowell?
he's typing.
It's typing. How much did Slick take? Okay.
12.
Slick was attacked. He took 12. He took 12, Lowell.
Got it. Thanks.
All right. Borrow, your turn.
All right. In response to Eris yelling for me to get out of there, you fool, I yell back, "Go hard or go home!" And I'm going to attack this wounded bear over here.
Okay.
Same as before, spear and punch.
Okay. Oh
Hi-ya!
my gosh. You're blessed. The 8 could hit, so roll D4 for me, please.
D4.
Yep.
You know how to do that.
There's a menu bar on the left. Look for the D20. There you go. Okay, 9 missed. So you missed a missed. Now, you want to move anywhere, or are you done?
Do I want to move anywhere?
Be bold. Stay there.
Let me see. No, I'm gonna stay here.
All right, Slick, your turn.
All right, I will disengage and then move to here and attack with Dawnbringer.
25 hit. 12 and 9 is 21 damage. That bear is badly wounded.
All right, and I am done.
Sapphire, your turn.
Okay, I will. What will I do? All right, I'm gonna have the owl do a flyby on the bear between Slick and Tangent.
Okay.
And then they'll come back behind me. I will bonus action a healing word on Bar.
Thank you.
If I can find it. There it is.
So, Bar, you get 6 hit points
Wow.
back.
Oh, I was looking at 2. Nice. Okay. And then I will cast Firebolt on the bear between the guys.
That connects, and the fire brings that bear down to the ground. All right. You can move if you like, and then the bears go.
No, I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay. The bears to the north. First one to the far west attacks Bar with a bite. 9 missed. Oh, crits Bar for 15 slashing damage, which Bar lives through. The bear to the east of that first bear bites Bar, is fighting for his life, and then claws at him, connecting for 24 for 11 slashing, knocking Bar unconscious and lying bleeding on the ground with 2 huge predators hovering over him. Tangent, your turn.
All right. The spectral hammer floats itself right here.
Okay.
Attacks that bear.
Okay.
And I lost my icons. There it is.
A 10 will hit automatically with a bless, so 9 damage to the bear. Bar
And
is role-playing the cries of agony.
and I'm going to
Good job.
drop. I'm going to dodge for my action.
After Tangent is Bax.
All right. I'm gonna move north a couple squares, pull my short bow back out, and take a shot at the bear on the right. That's west of me.
I'll let you do that, but in the future, make sure you track. Earlier, you had your bow out and you shot it the round before, and then you drew your 2 short swords. You can't put the bow away and draw a weapon and attack with a weapon. You would have had to drop the short bow. So we'll just say you picked it up as you moved up there, and you have it back in your hand.
Gotcha. Sorry about that.
No problem.
All right.
Oh, 7 missed.
Yeah, cannot hit anything with a bow today,
After
apparently.
Vax, Eris. You
Ooh,
can keep moving
all
too,
right.
Vax, if you have any move left.
I'm good
So
there.
This bear here, is that wounded at all?
No.
Nope.
Negative. And it's coming
Alright,
after
well.
you. Or it's coming after you in the turn order, not necessarily after you.
Well, that just makes my decision clear. All right. Well, we'll try to finish this one off.
You guys are focusing fire really well.
Yeah, that.
That's going to save you.
Oh, get
Yes.
me up! Get me up!
All right, firebolt on that one.
21 hit for 3.
Yep, and whoop, 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 whoop.
This bear has 3 front targets. Someone do that reading order. Reading order would be Sapphire. Boom. Okay, so here it comes. He closes on your wizard. He bites at the wizard. Critting the wizard for 16 piercing.
You're
Yes.
okay.
The wizard's still up. And then claws him. Missing. After the bear's turn is Bar's turn. Bar, death saving throw. D20, please. It's not a con check, but we'll use the number you rolled of a 12. And in the future, just roll straight D20.
Oh, my
And
bad.
Green with a 1. There you go. 1 success on your death saves. After Bar is Slick. Slick closes, connects again for 9, 11, 20 damage. Minus 20. Got it. Okay. After Slick is Sapphire.
Okay. I'm going to disengage.
Oh,
And
wait, first do your Hal first.
Oh, I'll first.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the owl's. I'm moving myself instead of the owl. There we go. The owl will just move over here. I'm going to disengage. And move right here. And then I will bonus action a healing word on Bar.
Ah, very
Thank
good.
you.
Oh, well, go ahead. Healing word on Bar. Go ahead. All right, 5 hit points back to Bar. You can take off the little green circle on your guy Bar. And the bears go next. So the bears thought they had defeated you and were turning back to the people that were getting attacked. So they're confused. We'll do the bear to the west first. 1 through 3, he goes after Bar still. Otherwise, he had already moved on looking at the others and didn't notice Bar come back. Nope, he saw Bar cough back to life and starts ravishing him again with a bite. 20 hit for 12. That finishes
After-
Bar off.
I think
And
they have
then
a new chew toy.
Then he closed back down on Tangent and claws Tangent. 19
No,
Tangent for 10.
I'm dodging.
Oh, you're dodging, so 17 is a miss by 1. Good dodge. And then the other bear turns on Tangent with a bite. 7's a miss, and claws, 14's a miss. All right. So Bar's back unconscious, and Tangent, your turn.
All right. Spiritual weapon's going to smack the bear.
When does the
South.
hurting stop?
Oh, wait, hold up. Something happens at the end of that round. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. You hear a persistent, distant drumming echoing through the forest that starts up all of a sudden. that drumming seems to spook the bears. You don't think they're going to stick around. In fact, they depart. You guys can cut them down as they're going. You will get all the XPs for all of them, so don't worry about fighting them. We won't do the fight. You probably cut 1 or 2 of them down as they flee, and then you tend to bar. So whatever that drumming sound is that you hear, and it's still going, it drove the bears away. So you guys can take stock. You can heal bar up. You could, if you want, take a short rest, or you could go and see what those drums are. So if you want to see what those drums are, first put your guy over where, put your guy up top. If you want to take a short rest before you leave, put him on the bottom. So in the middle would be Sapper, short rest bottom.
Right. So
Short rest is down or up?
Short rest is down. If you want to go short rest, you go down.
down from where?
From the middle here.
So
Sorry,
like here,
So
they here. Yeah, oh,
I'm so confused.
sorry.
So it looks like you're
So-
short resting, unless Vax votes to go to the village. What do you want to do, Vax? Oh, short rest. All right.
I'll be
short
nice.
rest
I'll
it
give
is.
him a short rest, yeah.
So
I
do
flick
any
bar
healing you want
ahead.
to do before you short rest. Like,
Bless you.
for example, if you had
Thank you.
a Cleric of Life with Preserve Life or something like that, you might want to do that before you do a short rest.
Oh wait, I'm going to use.
Preserve Life.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that puts. I guess I'm focusing that all. Who's it only works up to 50%. So
And your third level, so it's 15 hit points. Bar has 31 max, so Bar could take all 15 of it.
okay. I guess that's all 15 on bar.
Okay, so Bar, you up 15 hit points. The other one spell you might want to do before you do a short rest might be Prayer of Healing, but if you guys don't, then just do your short rest.
Quick question: is everyone here pretty much like stealthy?
No.
As I trip around in my plate mail.
Oh,
Stealth.
I'm fairly
I-
stealthy.
I have high dex, but I'm not trained in stealth.
okay. Because I was just like, because are we? Are there any fighters here, or just the cleric? Or
No.
I was just curious. Because it sounded like wizard, rogue, cleric, monk, sorcerer, and it's like, are we all like that? You know, most of
If this was tomorrow and I'd finished re-rolling this character, I would be a fighter, but no.
No, that's totally cool. I was just curious, like, well, we're all it's like we're all sneaky types. I'm sure we can.
Not sneaky here.
Okay, as soon as your short rest is over, go ahead and take care of that. Do you want to go check out the drumming?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the Arcane Recovery and get 2 of my spell slots back.
Sounds good. Oh, while you're
God,
short resting here,
like,
Mm-hmm.
you can take some pelts off of those bears, which are worth a total of 50 gold pieces
Oh,
when you get back to
Yes.
rest now.
On your hit dice, do you add con modifier?
You do get to add
Yes.
con modifier, yeah.
All right, so
Yep.
there we go.
Okay.
oh my god, I can't seem to roll above a 2.
You follow the music. You follow the drumming. And you come to 7 gaudily painted wagons with rounded wooden roofs, filling a clearing in the forest. The wagons form a large circle around a blazing campfire. 24 humans surround this fire, playing musical instruments and dancing. They are all dark-haired and light-skinned, and range from young children to the elderly. Their mismatched clothing is well worn, indicating a rough life on the open road.
hey, Tom, I forgot to roll my portent dice before we
Oh,
started.
go for it.
Yeah. Okay.
10 and a 4. So the best way to keep track of that is just go into your name, probably. That's on the bottom of the screen, and add that 10 and that 4 so you can remember it.
Okay. I wrote it down, but
Or you can write it
okay.
down. Yeah.
Eris is gonna put out a lyre and kind of start like strumming along, coming along, trying to be like friendly and like, look, I play music too, and
Okay.
performance.
A man separates from the crowd and comes and approaches you guys. And it's an old, weathered man. He says, "My name is Elias. Well met. You can join us if you like."
Of course,
Okay. He collects,
anyone that has a love of music, is certainly a welcome sight and sound in this place.
Very good. Come with us. You are welcome around our campfire.
Donate some bear meat.
With an open heart, I invite you to share my family's fire. It's rare for us to ever welcome Giorgios into our camp, but our need is great. First, please eat. I don't want to burden you with my troubles right away. Enjoy yourselves. I'll come talk to you in due time. So he leaves you guys to the tender mercies of the partying Vistani. You can drink it up and eat it up and dance it up and have a good time there.
I will perform. See how well it matches up to them.
Ah, good. Okay. One of the Bogorov girls, the family name is the Bogorovs, you find out. Anika is her name. She sways the music, dances over to you guys, and one in the crowd says, "Ah, the Prostanata." And you guys ask around what that is. And a man tells you, the older gentleman, he says, "It's a traditional dance, fast and seductive. Our Anika dances it well. Look, she invites you to dance it with her, to match her step for step as she sways." So you want to try and dance with her?
Sure.
All right. Let's see here.
While playing my lyre, like trying to.
Okay.
I'll just be like basically strumming it, but.
You can make a dexterity acrobatics check or a dexterity or a charisma performance check, your choice.
I'm actually on both, so I'll start with Dex.
Okay.
Now do I just do the Dex check then?
Yeah, just click your Dex button.
Okay.
Okay, so you rolled a 13 plus 2 more for
Acrobatics,
acrobatics,
15?
so 15. All right, so you're dancing along with her, no problem keeping up. The tempo increases a little bit. Make another check. This one you got to make a 15. No problem. And as you reach the climax of the dance, one more check, you got to make a 15. No problem. Oh. All right.
Yeah.
You two finish. Everyone, great round of applause go around the camp. People come out of the wagons just to see you two dancing. Everyone brings drinks and stuff for you guys.
I make myself useful with tinkering.
Okay.
See if there's any odd jobs I need doing.
Okay. Yeah, there's a few that come to you and ask for your assistance now that you're offering. And you guys ingratiate yourselves well to the Borgorov family of the Vistani. And as the night draws to a close, Captain Elias motions for quiet. And he says, "Tonight I will give the Dorok, the nightly tale or lesson. Although a Dorok can sometimes be very long, I sense that we are all wary, and I do not wish to bore our guests." The man winks in your direction and drops his voice to a low, solemn tone. "We Vistani are people of family, of tradition. We do not turn our hands, heads, or hearts against each other. To do so is to forsake what is to be a Vistani. Those that break the faith of their people can no longer participate in this life. They are exiled from the family and called Mortu, or the living dead. No Vistani will harbor a Mortu. They are marked as an exile. This is not a mark that can be seen with the eye, but a mark that every Vistani feels when looking upon a Mortu. The crime itself is not visible. Perhaps he killed an uncle in anger, or perhaps he thought to get drunk rather than mind his young nephews, and a boy came to harm. We know not why a Mortu was exiled when we look upon him, only that he is no longer of the Vistani. For some Vistani, compassion upsets the heavy weight of tradition. A family provides comfort and shelter to a Mortu. It seems a kindness to one who appears but is not a Vistani. But it is not the nature of man in his past actions. The Mortu will drink again or murder again, and suffering will surely follow. We hold our traditions because they keep us safe from wild beasts, safe from violent Georgios, and safe from the wickedness of Mortu. That is as it is. A restful night's sleep to all." So the camp's preparing to sleep when one of the young Vistani comes up to your group. And you think he's probably about 17 years old or so. Handsome, but obviously self-conscious. A little bit, anxious to come up to a party of such obvious stalwart adventurers as yourselves. But approach he does. And along with him is Captain Elias, the man who first invited you guys into the camp. And the old man says, Donani is engaged to a girl from another Vistani family. Donani must be the young man that's with him. Our families cross paths no more than once or twice each year, but such meetings were enough for Donnie to fall in love with Leela, a girl from the other family. Donnie then explains that he and Leela were to wed within the next few days, and the other families camped just a few miles away. But I've heard rumors that Amortu, a handsome young man named Hansi, has been following the other family. They refuse to shelter or aid the Mortu, but he's persistent in attempting to woo Leela. I've heard that Leela's affections may be turning to Hansi, despite her promises of love to me, and our upcoming wedding. I'm afraid Hansi could be dangerous. If he cannot win Leela's affection, he might hurt or kidnap her. I can't approach the encampment, and so I ask you if you could go to the encampment and give to Leela this wedding present, this gift for her. And he pulls out a fan, and it looks like, let's see. It'll be at the end of this one. So all that text is what I was just saying to you.
Okay.
But he pulls out a fan, which is a magical wind fan, he says. It's made of thin parchment and emits a pleasant floral scent and warm wind. And it's an actual magic item, which you can use as a non-magic short sword or a non-magic club, or you can use an action to cast Gust of Wind with it. But be careful, because if you use it again before the next dawn, there's a 20% chance it'll be destroyed. And be very careful eventually, because it still counts as your magic item if you destroy it. So, he asks you if you will do such a kind favor for him as to give that to Leela, to tell her that Donnie still loves her and is coming to meet her soon, and don't be charmed by the Hansi. Would you do that for me?
Yeah.
Does
I
anyone
don't
else
see why
want the wind
not.
fan?
Wait, go ahead. Sorry.
Does anyone else want the wind fan? Otherwise, I'll wield it.
Well, technically, this is a gift that we're delivering, but
Yeah.
sure, you can hold on to it.
I don't know how. I don't quite trust letting him use it.
Hey.
Eris we'd be delighted to, promote such true love, even these dark times.
You are true adventurers, and we will watch for your comings and goings in these woods. Please come back after you are successful, as I know you will be, and tell us how it went. And you guys are able to stay the night there, get an extended rest, and set out in the morning.
Sweet.
Is extended rest the same as long rest?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Long rest.
Sounds good.
Yay! All my spells are back.
Yeah.
So I assume then the boy gives Eris the wind fan, or is it just?
He gives the party the wind fan, and maybe you can
Okay.
carry it. Your choice.
Yeah, I'll probably. Yeah, whoever wants to really carry it, don't care. At least as Eris is concerned, she's like, that's cool.
Just don't break it.
Yeah.
All right. The next morning dawns. You
I guess
guys
I'll
travel.
take
You
it.
follow the instruction given to you by the the Bogorov family of Vistani, and these instructions lead you to the camp of the Moslavaric family. The Moslavarics. The thick pine forest is broken by a large stony clearing in the lee of a large hill. 5 barrel-shaped topped wagons stand in a close ring, and unlike the gaudy and cheerful Bogorov wagons, these wagons are dull brown in color and festooned with utilitarian tools and of all types: smithing implements, farrier's tools, and bellows. The campfire within the ring of wagons is small, and a score of sullen humans work at fixing wheels, shining shields, or other mundane crafts. They eye you suspiciously, hands near their weapons, alert for danger. What do you want to do?
All right, who has the highest charisma?
Probably Eris. And I'll just Eris will kind of have her kind of hands up and say, We are, what do they call us again? The outsiders, the Gregori?
Georgios.
We are Georgios from the Bogrov camp. We come in peace.
You see a older man and a younger man whisper something to each other. Then the younger man stands up and walks over to you, and he is lean but scarred all over, like he's been in many battles from the looks of him. And he says, "What is it that we can do for you?"
Well, we are here on the behalf of
Donnie. Or
Donnie.
Don and I.
Don and I was like trying to read him like Donnie. Donnie, he has a gift for his betrothed, and kind of have a questioning look. And I assume if someone else had the fan, they'd hand it to me, and I could like present like a box or whatnot.
Okay.
And
I'm kind of flipping the fan around.
You can give him the fan.
Let's check.
Can I see the gift?
Yeah, I pop it open.
He
You know.
nods approvingly. He says, "That is a very fine gift, but I'm afraid we have sad news.
Oh, God damn it.
4 nights ago, Leela stayed out in the woods past nightfall. We suspect she was trysting with Hansy, but she insisted that she was not. Still, she started to act distant, keeping to herself and her Vardo, which is their word for wagon, and he points to a wagon over on the side of the camp, all day and interacting with her family only rarely. Something was wrong with the girl, but I don't know what it was. This morning, the door to her wagon hung open, and she was gone. Hansy has not been seen either." Yeah. We followed their tracks a short distance out of town, and we're afraid they were traveling very fast, and they're probably by now lost in those woods. I'm afraid you'll have to take the fan back.
well, for such a thing, or maybe we're in these dark times, it's important to always try to stay together, and nothing would be worse for people to be divided. Actually, where's there? If it'd be okay with you, maybe we could search for them, bring them back, and if something truly terrible happened to her, maybe we can just we're not understand how your rituals are, but if something devastating happened to her, we can bring her so you can a proper respect for her passing, or if she is just hurt, we can just bring her back.
A matronly woman who was sitting near the 2 men at the campfire stands up and walks over to you. Who was talking again?
Eris.
Oh, dear girl, you took the words right out of my mouth. I think you can help. I think they've given up, and she looks glaringly back at her family. Too soon. Here, come with me. I'll show you her wagon. Maybe there's something there that'll help you lead you to her.
Excellent.
Okay. She introduces herself as Teresa. And
Are you her mother, or?
No, I'm not her mother. But I am the Rani for the clan, and you might know that the Rani is like the seer or the visionary of the clan.
Okay.
She takes you over to the wagon, and you look into Leela's with Vardo. It's crowded with hanging herbs. There's beaded curtains. There's a table and a small bunk in there. Let's see, actually I have a description of this. There you go. Its few windows have thick scarves. You know that treasure line? Scarves tacked over them, making the interior dark and gloomy. If you'd like to go in there and search it, I need everyone please to make a perception check.
Sure.
Well, actually you can stop because Tangent got the highest number you can get. So,
Slick.
yeah.
Slick Willie.
Let's see. You know that the scarves have been tacked up over the windows so that no light penetrates the Vardo's interior.
Can I do investigation? Can Eris do investigation?
Just a second, I'll have some more
Sorry.
options. You also notice with perception, a faint smell of decay that pervades the Bardo. Okay, everyone make an investigation check, which would be intelligence.
Oh.
12, 18, Eris got it. Okay, Eris, you got all the stuff you can find with investigation. One thing you find is that the bed, underneath the blankets of the bed, there's no mattress there. There's just a thick bed of fresh earth. You also find a recent love note from Hansi, and it's folded back to reveal a phrase that Hansi wrote to Leela. It says, "I would give anything for you, Leela, even my life." And last but not least, an intelligence nature check. So another intelligence check. Oh, Tangent and Bar got it. Okay. You detect the odor of garlic and other strong-smelling herbs, but you can't find any of them within the Vardo itself. You've thoroughly searched the Vardo. That's all the information you find there. You don't find any trinkets or other notes except for that one love letter that says, "I would give anything for you, Leela, even my life."
I turn to the lady that's there.
Yeah.
And I inquire with her the nature of these, is it the, what were they calling the guys who, the Hansi was a member of what?
Oh, the Hansi
Living
is
Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an outcast, basically, from the Vistani.
Yeah.
And she doesn't know what he did to become a Mortu.
So Mortus are vampires.
Not necessarily. Mortus are just anyone who did anything wrong within the Vistani and got kicked out.
Vistani just have that flavorful text that's, they're like living dead.
Yeah. So you've searched the wagon as much as it could be searched, and now you have the tracks that lead out of town that they gave up following. So you could still follow those if you want.
If the Seer was with us, I would ask about the bed sheets of ground earth. I'd be, is that normal?
She is taken aback by that. That's not normal. We would never. You get a sense that she might know what it might mean, and she's not saying it. We would never do that.
I look at her and use the power of my special glasses here to try and charm her.
Okay, go for it. It's a DC 13, right, for those?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to roll straight D20 for her saving throw. Oh. There is a... She looks at you and says, "There are those with more powerful charms than you, I'm afraid, that you might run into should you follow Leela."
Oh.
I slap him upside the back of the head.
Yeah. I stare daggers. And someone hits him, so I feel better. Eris feels better.
I can't ask you, she says, to follow Leela, because I don't know what you'll find when you get to the end of that trail. So,
was she close?
You have my blessing to return. If you want to go after her, you'd have my my gratitude.
I'm already going.
All right.
Yeah.
You start walking away. All right, you guys can follow the tracks, no problem.
Ahead of us.
Okay, the owl reports danger ahead. He comes back to you, reports that there's undead shambling towards you guys back down this trail.
All right, I'll share that with the group.
He says there are 1, 2. You find the tracks. You reduce the time to find those tracks to only 10 minutes. And you're back on the trail, following after him. After you've been traveling for about an hour down the trail, there's several large pine trees growing closely together. There's snow-laden boughs creating deep pools of shadow. The trail in the snow leads between the trees, and I'm going to put you on a map. Actually, the same map you were on. So where did I move your
Convenience.
guys? Yeah. All right, so you guys are traveling basically towards this point over here, where these two trees are.
Could Eris try to be stealthy?
Yeah, you can all try and be stealthy if you like.
I actually have the owl out in front and scouting ahead of us.
Okay, the owl reports danger ahead. He comes back to you, reports that there's undead shambling towards you guys back down this trail.
All right, I'll share that with the group.
He says there are 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 undead shambling this way.
Um,
So you guys can lay an ambush for them. You can kind of set up wherever you want to be. You think you'll be able to see them when they're about 60 feet away from you, wherever you set up.
All right, before we
And
start
then you'll get also a surprise round.
Okay. Well, before we start setting up in our surprise round, I'd like to prep myself with Shield of Faith on my character.
Go for it, yeah. You can do that.
Alright, and Boots of Ink.
I'm going to be bait.
Okay.
I'm going to put them
before
out there on
we-
the map just so you can see where they'll start.
Okay.
but before we separate out too far, I
Mhm.
ask if anyone needs my silver dagger temporarily.
Nope.
No, thank you.
I'm
Nope.
good.
All right, so where are these things at on the map?
Way to the northeast.
I'm not seeing anything. Oh, wait. Oh, those are them. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Slick, you want to back up? You don't have to be. You can be there if you want. Up to you.
I'm going to be bait right here in the
Oh,
middle.
they're
Okay.
up there.
Jeez.
You can back up if you want. I mean, you see them when they're 60 feet away from you.
Hey, Bar, come back here. Come back here with me.
Yes!
Or you got to be
Christ.
outside of sight. Otherwise, they won't be surprised.
Eris will just be. I'm not gonna try to save him again.
Okay. All right. Roll initiative, please.
Yeah.
All right.
I love my initiative rolls.
Yeah, I got pretty bad initiative too. Despite my bonus.
Vax, you're first to react. Vax, to see them, you'll need to move to the edge of the trees. That way you can see out of the trees.
Gotcha. Seeing them from the trees, I will take a shot at the one closest to me with my short bow.
Okay, so the one closest to you, they are they're shambling. They're not really shambling so much. White eyes,
walkers.
snowy white skin, swords. The first two. The second two are ghoulish in nature, horrible looking teeth and claws. All right, Vax.
All right, here goes nothing.
Short sword connects. This is a surprise round. You probably were hidden. Make a stealth check for me.
All right, I actually did one before him, but I can redo it if you
You
want.
can keep whatever you had. What was it?
Okay, that is 20.
Okay, so you do have a sneak attack if
All
you
right.
want.
Yeah, I will take that.
Okay, so 18 points of piercing damage from a normal arrow does 9 points to this thing.
Okay.
And Vax is done. Eris, your turn.
Okay. Well, with my cool boots, got a whole 10 for stealth.
If you got
But-
range to that far away, you'll have a sneak attack.
Yeah, I'll
Or
say
advantage.
Chromatic Orb can go, 90 feet. I'm like,
He's
okay.
back at the camp still.
Well, I didn't think we'd all rush in. I was like, all right, we're all gonna back up and go. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, so I'm just going to, and this. Sorry, hold on. I'm sorry. This character, this one looks actually, since it won't matter. I'm just gonna chromatic orb it.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm gonna firebolt it. I'm sorry, because
Okay.
it's just I can't see that far, and I'll probably have to move in.
That
Yeah.
is a hit.
Okay.
Let's see.
Or
That
fire.
takes full damage from fire, so it took 4 damage. And then you can move if you like, and the next goes Tangent.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna run right here. Casting spiritual weapon. Landing it right there to attack the one right there
Go for it.
next to me. I already rolled it.
All right. 18 is a hit for 9 force. The thing takes full damage from force.
And I'm gonna dodge.
And your spiritual weapon, where was it there?
That's right there.
There you go. Okay. After Tangent is the white. This white closes on Tangent.
I thought you said this was a surprise round.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. Was he here?
Yes.
He was there. Okay, Slick, your turn.
We'll move here. Dawnbringer, the one to the north of me. And the sneak attack.
25 hit for 7 plus 7 plus 6 is 20 points of damage.
Yeah, Dawnbringer!
Minus 20. Boom.
Indeed.
After Slick
Does-
is...
Don't I get both dice from the radiant? From the. It's a crit, right?
No. It's,
Nat 20s are a crit.
No,
Yeah, it would-
no.
it would
Any
highlight
hit's
in
a crit
green.
for him. He's an assassin, so it is a crit.
Oh.
Yeah, when he surprises people since he's assassin, he hits a crit, so it should be enough to kill that white. Down it goes. Okay,
Nice.
after Slick is Bar.
Oh,
It's so rare that
yeah.
assassins get to actually take a sneak attack. I mean, a
Yeah, I
surprise run
know.
attack.
Hmm.
Yeah, cool. I'm in range. That other white over there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Oh, that's the wrong button. Do a radiant sunbolt.
Okay, you gotta move to where you can see him, and now you can do it. 13 on that guy. That's a miss.
Oh, no bless, huh?
No bless going.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, sad.
Okay, after Bar is Sapphire.
Okay, the owl will do a flyby on the white. He can get, I think it's 50 there, and then he'll just fly 10 feet up, straight in the air
Okay.
above him.
Okay.
And then I will cast a chromatic orb of fire on the white.
25 hit. 16 fire does full damage to him. Okay. After your turn, the gas turn, and now it's the full regular round. Bax, your turn.
All right. Would I have line of sight on the white right now?
Let's see where you at there, Bax. No.
Okay.
But you just move out a little bit, you would. And then you can move back after you're done shooting.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll move up to here.
Okay.
And take a shot at him.
16 connects for 9 piercing, which does 4 to him.
And then I'm actually going to move up to here. And then use a cunning action to attempt to hide again.
All right. Next to be Eris.
I was trying to look up my spells. All right, I'm gonna move
let
in.
me give you one little other tip. So, whenever you're wanting to see what your powers do, you can click on your token, and then you can hold down the Shift key and click on one of these macro buttons, and it opens up the macro in a way where you can see what it does without actually putting it to the chat log. You can also just tell me you're just testing it to see what it does and just click it.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's fine. So we got one white that's still in business, and these two things haven't been hit.
Correct.
Okay. Well, let's.
And the owl's at about 10 feet above the ground, or 15 feet above the ground.
Oh, is it giving advantage,
It's not.
or
right
just
now.
one?
Nope. I was just saying that in case you were going to do a big area spell.
Oh, chromatic orb. I don't think that's area.
Nope, it's not.
Okay. Nope. I didn't think it was. Going to twin it again.
Okay.
Twin it to win it. All right. So on the white, 18
That
fire,
hit. 18,
and then on
10
this
damage.
one,
That hit as well.
yeah, and
15 damage. Okay. After Eris, Tangent.
Throwing myself right into the middle of them.
All right.
Spectral hammer goes right there. Attacks the white.
Okay.
And let's see. Oh, get my little button up here.
That hit. 7 force. Okay.
And I'm dodging.
After your turn, the white's turn. All right, Slick. You are carrying around Dawnbringer, which has a bright light to 15 feet. And the white doesn't like that bright light. So he's going to move back underneath the owl. And then he's going to attack Tangen with his, let's see here. 2 longsword or 2 longbow or longsword and life drain. Okay, he's going to do longsword and life drain. So longsword first. 21 Tangen.
Yes.
3 slashing. That's better than life drain, I think.
Yeah.
Life drain. Missed. The white is done. Slick. Oh, have you done hit point damage? Yeah, you know how. Okay,
Yeah.
Slick, your turn.
Oops. Yeah, I did.
Oh, that white hates you. It won't be for
so
long, though.
much.
26 connects for 8 and 3 and 9. Killed the white. Okay, after Slick is the gas, and a horrible stench is coming off of these gas, but it seems like only if you start your turn next to him will you be affected by it. So the first gas attacks Tangen with his claws. 18 is a miss on Tangen.
Yep.
And the second one attacks Tangen as well. Also missed. Bar, your turn.
All right. Gonna do a radiant sunbolt on the wounded
Okay.
gas right there. To the
Nine's
south.
a miss.
Sour.
After Bar is Sapper.
Okay, the owl will do a flyby on the southern ghast
Okay.
and then end up over here.
Okay.
And I will. What will I do? I suppose I should move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what the heck? I'll shoot a scorching ray.
Nice.
Yeah,
just do them one at a time. The macro will do 1 ray for you. So
okay.
We'll see how
Do
the
I
first
have
one
to
goes.
declare them all first?
No, you
or
don't.
at a
Only
time?
magic
Okay.
missiles. Do you have to do
Okay. So first, we're starting at the one below.
22 hit. 9 fire still up. Next shot.
All right, next one.
6
Yeah.
fire still up.
Wow. All right.
And 3 fire. Oh my gosh. Survived it.
What?
Ouch,
Oh,
though.
goodness.
That gas is burned bad. He
All
already
right.
actually attacked when he shouldn't have, so he's done for his turn too. Vax, your turn.
All right. Was I able to hide successfully?
What'd you roll? I forget.
Was a 15.
You did.
All right. I will attack the gas to the south then with my short bow.
Damn.
That's a crit.
All
Would
right.
you like to sneak attack or not?
I will not sneak attack.
All right, dropped him anyway.
Oh.
All right. After Vax is Eris.
Aerosol. Stay there and target the last gas with the little firebolt action.
All right. Crit.
Crit.
Nice.
16 fire.
Nice.
And Tangen, you're starting in the stench of a ghast, so make a DC 10 con save. So just click your guy and then click the con button. 20, no problem. You can ignore that.
All right. Smack him with my spectral weapon.
Okay.
So do the spectral weapon crit?
It did.
It does, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
12 force damage.
Sweet. And gonna where is it? Cantrip, Sacred Flame.
Got him.
Hey.
6 more
Nice.
radiant. Okay, after Tangen is Slick.
This will not end well. Never mind.
9's a miss. After Slick, the Ghast. All right, 1 through 3 it's Tangen. It is Tangen. Claws on Tangen. 16's a miss.
Yep.
And then you guys finish him off before he goes again.
Oh,
Nicely
I went
done.
to
Nicely
the
done.
Nice.
You look around. The tattered clothing that these undead are wearing indicates that they may have been farmers or other locals, not Vistani.
Hmm.
And let's see, there's some treasure. And there still wears an ornate bronze torque with 70 gold. You also find a jeweled bracelet with 25 gold pieces left here recently.
Oh, cool.
So you're back on the trail. And let's take a real quick bio break here. So we'll come back at 25 after the hour.
Cool.
So about 8
Alright.
minutes.
Okay.
Hmm. Ooh.
I'm back. So how exactly does multi-classing work in this game? For as far as like when you level up,
Yeah, it's
so like
basically you just add your levels together. If you get a new level, you just basically just tack it on. I mean, there's some restrictions,
Yeah, classes
But
have generally like an ability score requirement that you need to meet.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. I got that part down. I'm talking about like just like okay, so say I go 3 levels fighter and then take my 4th level as a barbarian. Do I get so when I'm trying to figure out what do I get an ability score increase because I'm now level 4 between the two, or do I not have
No.
a ability score increase because I'm only level
The
3?
ability score increase only comes when that you hit that level in that class's
So
table.
okay, so that's a class level thing, not a character level.
Correct. Yeah. And there are some of the abilities that you don't get, but you get most of them. And like there's a table on it in the player's handbook. And
Yeah, I saw all that.
okay.
I just wasn't sure how the like ability score improvements and stuff like that worked.
Yeah, no, that's in the
What's tied-
class table. Yeah, so it goes by class level, not. So if you do multi-class, you tend to, unless you go 4 and 1, you tend to actually miss an ability score increase that you would
so
get
I'd-
if you went
So if I
just
want
went
to
straight.
multi-class into barbarian, I'd be better off doing it at my 5th level than to do it at my 4th level.
Well,
It's hard
it
to
just
say.
depends on when you're going to get your ability score increase. So, like most of the classes, they have something major that hits at 3rd level, right? But if you don't take that, if you only take 3 in a class and then you take all the rest in another one, you're going to miss out on one of the ability score improvements.
Yeah.
But if you bump that to 4 and it doesn't have to be at 4th level, you could take the barbarian at 4th and then take the fighter at 5th. But
Yeah.
But yeah, the ability score is just like a class ability.
Okay.
It comes with the class level.
So what is tied to your character level versus
Proficiency bonus is
okay.
overall class level. If you're taking multiple caster levels, your like spell slots are based on the combination of those class levels. Like I'm a cleric 1, a wizard 3. My spell slots are like I'm a 4th level caster.
Gotcha. Yeah, because my fighter wants to take 1 level of barbarian. I just don't know where I want to take it.
Yeah, if it's just 1 level, you're probably not going to miss out on ability scores, and especially if you're a fighter, they get a whole bunch of extra ones anyway.
Yeah.
If you take it before 5th, like 5th is when you get extra attack.
Yeah.
So, and you're just holding that off a level. So
Yeah. Yeah, definitely I want that extra attack as soon as possible.
Right.
So I'll probably just hold off on doing it.
Alright, I am back.
Okay.
You guys travel through the snow further until you come to some standing stones. You can set your guys up anywhere below, south of these first 2 standing stones. And I forgot to cover it, but you guys still have the wind fan. Who is carrying the wind fan?
I think Bar has it.
Bar, you have the wind fan?
Yep,
We never
I got
took it from him.
Okay, you got the wind fan. When you arrive here, the wind fan transforms into a mockery of its lovely form. Oh, hold on just a second. Yeah, a little call.
I point this out to the group.
And where it used to be a nice floral scent blowing off of it, it's now a carrion stench blowing off of it.
Eris is glad he is not next to him.
Mm-hmm.
Guys,
Am I
have a
downwind?
bad
That stinks.
Hey, Lowell, you back on?
Yep, back.
Good. Okay.
Uh,
You arrived at some standing. She holds aloft a stone bowl in a clawed hand. She might have once been beautiful, but the undead nature is taking over her. It looks like she's going to bury that knife into that man unless you guys do something. So go and roll initiative.
He has to do something.
Wow. I'm going last.
You finally beat me for last. I've been and continue to roll crappy.
Apparently that stench is really getting to us.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bar.
I'm trying to fan it away, but it's not helping.
Bound with ropes and struggling weakly. A Vistani woman stands above him, her pallid skin hanging loosely on her frame. She holds aloft a stone bowl in a clawed hand. She might have once been beautiful, but the undead nature is taking over her. It looks like she's going to bury that knife into that man unless you guys do something. So go and roll initiative.
Yeah, let's do something.
Wow. I'm going last.
You finally beat me for last. I've been and continue to roll crappy.
Apparently that stench is really getting to us.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bar.
I'm trying to fan it away, but it's not helping.
Stop moving it.
All right.
And she
She
goes
points toward you guys, and she says, "Kill the one with the sword." 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6.
I think she's talking about you, man.
And a ghast closes up on Slick.
Jeez.
Her turn.
Which is?
She readies in action.
Hi, sorry guys, just a second. Right back.
No problem.
I'll probably just delay my action then once it's my turn.
No problem. We'll wait for you.
Okay.
Okay, so she's readying in action, glaring at you guys that you should in any way attempt to stop her ritual. She will let you have it if you get close enough. Okay, so she's done. And then Eris, your turn. So we'll wait for Eris to get back.
How long does Shield of Faith last?
I want to say a minute.
Yeah, like 10 minutes, I think. Let's see. Tangib, Shield of Fate. Shield of Fate. Boom. 10 minutes, yeah.
Oh, so do I still have that on, or is it still? is it off?
Negative. No, it's down.
Okay. Okay. So one no.
So, Tom, I got my 2 portent dice, so I kind of need you to describe what you're going to do so I can decide if I might want to.
Gotcha. I'll try and go slow.
Okay.
Or pause a little bit.
Sure.
What do you have, an 8 and a 4 or 8 and a 6 or something?
8 and a 6, yeah. Yeah, those are definitely more toward you than they are toward us.
Yeah. I have a description of that fan, which will still be a magic item when the adventure's over. Let's see if I have it. It's just kind of got some gross flavoring to it. Seer.
So it'll be the stinky version or the nice
Yeah,
version?
it'll be the stinky version.
Awesome.
Uh-oh. Did we miss our chance to make it the nice version?
No, there was no chance.
Oh, sour.
No chance ever.
We had no chance. Make our time. All our base are belong to her.
Wind fan. Put it. Oh, there. I got it. Okay, here it is. So it's a fan made of thin, brittle parchment glued over sharpened iron tines. When used, the wind issuing from this fan is bone-chillingly cold and carries a sickly sweet stench of rotting flesh.
Okay, sorry.
No problem. It's Eris' turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry about that. So she hasn't tried to stab Hanty yet, right?
Correct. Yeah, she is ready. She has an action ready. You're not sure what exactly. She's just glaring at you.
Okay.
She has not yet got handsy with handsy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um, uh, curious. I got a spell called Shatter. Do you think in the proximity of casting it at her, it might mess with the stone or might break him loose?
It'd be a risky proposition because he's tied to the stone.
Okay.
Shards of stone could go into him.
Okay.
What is she holding? Shatter the stone bowl then.
Okay.
You can't shatter something someone's carrying.
Oh.
You could target her and the 2 squares behind her, though, so it wouldn't hurt him. It would just hurt her, though.
Absolutely, yeah. You can definitely hit her with a shatter.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna.
If it's in range. Shatter's kind of a short range, maybe.
Yeah, I'm like, I just look at all of you and
60
be
feet.
like,
60-foot range.
protect me! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Like, I think I gotta move my full 30. And then cast Shatter on near her.
Fire away.
Yeah, that rock behind her, bro.
Mm-hmm.
19 thunder, nice shot. 13 con save. Here's your con save.
Actually, we'll give her a 6.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. Let me just check. I think the macros stopped working for a second. All right, 6.
And
Oh,
just
there
a
they
one.
work. Good. She takes the full 19 thunder.
Nice. So, yeah, just. You hear sound of metal music somewhere.
Are you all done?
Yep.
Okay. She screams to the ghast, kill that witch. Ghast comes 1,
No.
2, 3, 4, 5. Closes. He's going to make an attack.
Alright.
He'll do a claw attack. And here it comes. A 6. You dodge underneath the claw. Handsy is struggling at the ropes. Bax, your turn.
Did it claw itself?
Alright, I will move up to here, pull out my 2 short swords, and take a stab at the ghast.
$16 connected.
Alright, I'll do sneak attack on that.
Okay. 13 on that one.
And offhand, which
8.
probably won't hit.
8 misses. And Bar, your turn.
All right, so I have 8 intelligence. I can only kind of focus on one idea at a time. So I'm going to move my 40 movement to. That's the wrong one. Okay, right there.
Okay.
Hello.
Pause when you get there. Pause when you get there for a second.
Yeah,
Ready.
up the fan.
Hold up. Pause there.
Yep.
Hold up. Ready to action goes off. So she glares at you, giving you the evil eye. Let's see if there's a roll involved in this. She forces you to make a DC 13 charisma saving throw.
Oh, I have terrible charisma. Oh, I made
You made it.
Yeah,
Nice.
You take only half the damage, so you take 8 points of psychic damage.
that's cool. So yeah, I'm kind of holding up the fan, going, wait, Danny still loves you. Wait, hold on a second. And then I kind of take in the situation, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck is going on here? And I'm like, okay, yeah. I ask Hansi, do you consent to this?
No, get me out.
No!
All right, fine then. And then I do Sunbolt, Flurry, Sunbolt, all that at Leela.
Do them one at a time for me, please.
Yep. Yes.
Wow.
Nice.
I don't think there's anything she can do about that. So she takes 12 radiant from the first one. She can't stop the second, so she takes 8 more radiant, and she might be vulnerable radiant. Let me double check. She's not.
Very few things are
Triple
actually
April
vulnerable to
busts.
radiant.
Yeah. So 12 and 8's 20. Next shot.
Oh, he did
Yep.
all 3.
Oh, we did
Mhm.
another 8. Nice. Amazing damage. Okay, after bar is Slick. Slick, you're suffering through the stench. Make a con save DC 10. Okay, so you're poisoned, and you will be poisoned until the start of your next turn.
And what's the effect of poison?
It gives you disadvantage on attacks and ability checks.
All right. Well, I will disengage, or I will try to disengage if. What the heck is happening to my screen? Sorry about this. Technical difficulties.
If you can see your guy, tell me what you want to do, and I can click the buttons for you.
I want to disengage, move up to the other ghoul,
Okay.
and attack it.
You want to be on his west side?
Sure.
I mean east side.
Yeah.
There. Okay. And then here's your Dom ring. Oh, you got it working. Okay. A 9 is a miss.
All right.
After Slick, Sapphire.
Hey, just a point. Leela is really hurt. If you want to take her out before she sacrifices Hansi,
Oh, jeez. I can't click myself.
Oh, you're on the range icon right now. Click on the little black arrow.
Got it. Yep. Okay. All right. Let's see. I am going to. Actually, I need to know the range. So let's do this. Yep. Can't get there. Okay. The owl will. Oh, yeah. Back to that.
yeah,
The owl
move,
will
get up,
fly up
and,
here.
Okay.
I will move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I will shoot a scorching ray at Layla.
Nice.
Do it.
Bolt number 1.
Hold up just a second. Okay, she uses this reaction. Wait, has her turn came up yet? No.
No.
And used her reaction to hit
People light
bar.
on me.
So that hit for 6 fire.
Okay. Number 2.
That missed.
And number 3.
That missed.
Darn it. All right.
After Sapphire's Tangent.
Okay. Following lead here. I'm running up right there,
Okay.
and I want to cast Guiding Bolt as
Ooh,
a second
nice.
level
Oh, nice.
on Leela.
There we go.
Fire away.
Die!
21 for 30 radiant damage. Leah explodes all over the ground behind her,
Nice.
just as she's bringing the knife down on Hansi. All right, nice shot.
Nice.
And next to go is the anticlimactic finish here of the gas. So this gas closes on Slick and attacks Slick with his claws. Missing, and then Eris, your turn.
Shocking. Gonna
God, that was more
gonna
than
reach
32,
out and
wasn't
shock
it?
him.
That was
I'm gonna give him the
42.
shocker.
That wasn't a crit, so it was only
No.
it was only 18, but still 18 was enough.
Nope, I don't give him the shocker. So
Okay, after Eris, the last gas goes. And Eris, make a con save DC 10, or else you'll be poisoned.
okay. Yeah.
You made it, no
Eris is
problem.
okay. She can barely hold it in.
Okay, that
she's
duel attacks
ladylike.
Eris with his claws. 24 Eris for 10 slashing. Another
Oh.
con save.
Okay.
No problem, you're not paralyzed. You took 10 slashing. Handsy's struggling to get it up, but no danger now. Vax, your turn.
All right, con save.
Yep,
All right.
you're good. This
All right,
little yellow circle means you've made it. Once you've made it one time, you don't have to make it again.
Gotcha. All right, take a
Oh, and
slash
Eris,
at
for the
him
damage
with my
you
solar
took,
short
just
sword.
click on your guy, click on the 23 in the green circle. There you go.
Yeah. Sorry, I was like, oh yeah, I did get hit.
Yeah. Oh, Vax is going to do some damage here.
And we'll follow that up with sneak attack.
Yeah, that's 14 and 14, 28 damage. Down he goes. Nice kill.
Very nice.
You can move. Take another attack if you want.
Yeah, I'll move down to here and hit that hit one with my offhand.
Okay. 14 connected, 4-4.
Alrighty.
After Vax's bar.
All right, I'm going to move a little bit closer to Hansy, and pew pew pew.
Who are you shooting?
I'm shooting the ghast.
The ghast, okay. I'm like, you're not shooting Hansy, are you?
Don't shoot
All
the
right.
innocent.
23 hit, 12 missed, and 22 hit, so 12 radiant damage. Okay, after bar is Slick. Slick, con save DC 10.
Alright.
You are no longer poisoned and can't be poisoned. And then bring Dawnbringer to bear for 6 plus 5 plus 11 is 22 damage, dropping the ghast. Alright, you guys made easy work of +1. Good job.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and free
Hansy?
Hansy.
Alright.
Mhm.
Hansy is grateful beyond words for saving him from the vampire spawn Leela. Leela wears several pieces of gold and silver jewelry that you take off of her worth 220 gold.
Nice.
Hansy says he gave that to her, but for saving his life, please keep it. You return back to the the Mazlavariks and tell them the bad news about their kin. And there we go. With Leela defeated, you can reveal the truth to the Vistani. Donany is grieved over his beloved's fate, but Captain Elias assures the characters that time heals the hearts of the young. The Mazlavarik family bears the news with stoic acceptance. Although Leela's corruption wasn't directly attributable to Hansy's attentions, and Hansy, you questioned him on what happened and everything. Leela had wandered
Yeah, I'm
off.
going to ask him. So,
Leela had wandered off without him,
you.
and
Yeah.
somehow come across a vampire and was turned into a vampire. He had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, but what was his mortu crime or whatever the hell?
Oh, that. He doesn't want to say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to want to use my glasses to see if I can get him to talk.
All right, here's his d20 roll. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. He confides in you and makes you promise not to tell anyone else. I don't know what his crime was.
Oh,
Sorry.
dang it!
Yeah.
well.
It's like insert embarrassing secret.
Yeah.
Insert terrible secret.
He hid that.
Let's see. So the family sees the situation as proof that tragedy follows when more to consort with the Vistani. However, as you revealed Leela's nature and prevented her from causing more death among the Solaric family, Teresa is quite grateful and extends an invitation to stay and learn from them. So, you have a special reward you'll get.
Yay!
Well, first you have the treasure, which consists of Donany gives you his reward he promised of 35 gold. He goes on and on about it's the extent of all the wealth he has. He doesn't couldn't get any other money.
I think we should turn down the reward.
Sure, be like, just
I mean, come on.
it's all right. It's almost like a side. We're like, we looted like
Went
10
back.
times that from your betrothed. So yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I have no
No,
problem
but we
with
don't
that.
say that.
Okay.
Yeah, I asked if he wants the wind fan back.
No, you guys can keep that. They say.
I make sure I stand at least 10 feet away from bar.
Yep. And here is the special rewards you guys can get. Cunning Insight. The Vistani are quite good at reading people. If you spend 10 downtime days learning from Vistani, you may invoke it at any time in the future, which grants you advantage to all attack rolls made during your turn. and then you remove the story award from your log sheet once you use it. Another thing you can do from learning from the Vistani, no secrets to conceal passage through wilderness. If you spend 10 downtime days learning these secrets, you can apply them during future travel. For one day you choose in the future, each creature you choose in 30 feet, including you, can't be tracked except by magic means, and leave behind no tracks nor other traces of passage. So, if you'd like to, you can grab either one of those and put them on your log sheet. You just got to spend 10 downtime to do it. Let me add up your experience points and everything.
Cool.
Tell you what you found.
What was the first one called?
Cunning insight.
Cunning insight.
Just like the gypsy woman told us it would be.
And that gives me what?
Okay, you fought 6 brown bears, 6 times 200. You fought 2 whites, that's 2 times 700. You fought, let's see, there were 2 gas in the first area, 2 gas in that area, so that's 4 times 450. You fought a vampire spawn, which is 1100. I think that's all of the monsters you fought. There are 6 of you. So monsters alone, you got the max XPs. You also got the dance, you got 25 XPs each for that. Listening to the Duraka without listening to the story you told without interrupting got you 25 XPs each. Gleaning the clues from Leela's Vardo got you 50 XPs each, and rescuing Hansi alive got you 50 XPs each. So grand total max XP award is 850 XPs. I'll type in the chat log here. Also type in my number. 850 XP. You got all the gold. That's you got bear hides. You turned down Donani's reward. You got the bracelet you found, the bronze torque you found, and the 220 gold on the lady divided by 6. 61 gold pieces each. The adventure, look for this to get errated at some point, because it might. The one renown won't get errated. You got 1 renown each. But there's 10 downtime days listed here, and so just keep an eye out. That might get errated at some point, because this is a half-length adventure. So really it should only be 5 downtime days. But write it down for 10, because that's what's in the adventure right now.
I'm spending 10, so that gets me 0.
I'm learning cunning insight.
Yep,
Just like
same here.
So I can actually like utter in a future game. It's just like how the gypsy woman said it'd be.
And if you don't already have it, you have the Demo Plane of Dread story award now. Okay, thanks for playing, everyone.
Thank you for running, Tom.
Indeed, thank you.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Hopefully I'll see some of you again in the future.
Yeah,
And
most definitely.
Hey, how much is the fan worth?
Oh, sorry, we got split up with the magic items. The fan. Does anyone want the fan? It's worth 0. It's a permanent magic item if you want it.
I kind of don't want it.
Okay. Does anyone want it?
Nope.
No.
I do have the cert for it, so you can trade it.
Oh, all right, yeah.
So now does anyone want it? It is let's see, it's an uncommon item. So if you ever have the chance to trade items, you could possibly trade it.
Yeah, I guess the only thing is if it actually was considered magical, at least to overcome resistance, it'd be much more of a tempting thing. But it's like it counts as unmagical. Oh, that's lame.
Yeah. So Bar, I'm pretty sure you have 0 magic items. Am I right?
Yep.
You have the goggles of night that don't count. Does anyone else have 0 that want it? No one? Oh wait, Bar, are you in the United States of America?
I am.
You are good, okay. Then I can mail you the cert. Just email me your address after the game.
Okay.
And the reason why I can get the cert out is because we're playing through the game. You'll see it reported through the store, the Burrow store, and they're the ones providing the certs. So please consider rewarding them with your patronage at some point in the future. They do mail order and stuff like that. Thank you very much for playing, everyone.
Thank you, Tom.
Okay,
Thanks, Tom.
See y'all later.
Take it easy. Bye.
Yay, I didn't die.
Too many times.
Close. What is